Video City TV. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Callie-Ann, and we are here live at Reach Reality Music Studios, and I'm here with Whykaiser and Jester Boul. Get that right. It's not Chester, it's Jester. All right, y'all? All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do. I mean, I know, but let's let the world know.
Facts. So my name is Whykaiser. I'm a producer, DJ from New Jersey. And,
Jersey.
Facts.
Ooh.
And I'm first generation Nigerian American. So, yeah, facts. So,
all right, facts.
Music.
We got some facts up in here. All right, so we have Jester Boul here also. So tell us your relationship with Whykaiser here.
Of course. So, thank y'all for having me. Jester Boul here. I'm this guy's manager. This guy over here, and we actually met in college. And we met in college. I went for management. Personally, I went for management, business administration. He went for audio engineering. In general. So it kind of all just worked out because I'm his manager and he's a producer DJ. You know what I mean? So we actually formed a music collective in college called Studio 205, right? It was based off like a dorm number, right? 205.
Dead or alive.
205, dead or alive, for real. And it's just been a constant journey from there. Like we know plenty of like singers, producers, writers, engineers. It's a whole collective of like musical creatives basically. And we're focused on like our craft, making the best work, as well as just developing everybody around us, to be honest with you. It's a mutual effort. So, we take it very seriously.
Wow. Okay, when did this collaboration like really get serious? I know it started in college, but when did you really like, okay, this is gonna be a lifestyle for me?
Honestly, shouts out to the team, like 205, like those are my brothers, like, feel me, like OD, like we started in college, University of Hartford. And the name is 205 because it started in my boy's dorm room. Pulled up, knocked on his door first day that we was moving in. I'm like, yo, let's cook up. Feel me? And ever since then, we've just been creating safe spaces for people to come and collaborate and make music. And we took that to the city 4 years ago. And we've been out here ever since.
That's so beautiful. So this was all on purpose, both of you.
This is like a 10-year project.
Yeah, everything with us is, we like to think is intentional in general. For me, I was born and raised in New York. So, this has always been my home. He's from Jersey, so it was like him. It was weird because he's not from New York like me, but it felt like him coming home.
I'm a New
almost.
Yorker, chill.
All right, yeah. He's been around, so you know what? Let me hold my tongue, But it's like, at the end of the day, it was like my boy like coming home for real when he moved. Yeah. He made the choice to move, and like it's just been consistency. That's really been the name of the game for us, to be honest.
Wait, you studied management and business. Okay, so how did you know that you wanted to incorporate music in it?
Well, for me, I feel like the way to live your life is to incorporate your skills with your passion. You know what I mean? So for me, it's just really the reality that like I went to school for business. I learned the skills that I got, from there in general, took it with me to this day. And combined with that, I've always been a music head in general. Like I can't really go or walk anywhere without my headphones. It kind of feels like I don't have like a part of my soul when I don't have my headphones with me. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of dramatic, but that's really reality for me. And I grew up with all types of sounds, from jazz to hip hop to rock music or whatever. And so for me, it's really just about realizing that, hey, this is something that I kind of want to do for the rest of my life in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I gotta accumulate the tools necessary to actually achieve that. Yeah. And what better means of doing that than having a team? You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to.
That's the way to do it. You can't ever do things alone. People come up with other people all the time, and that's how you get to the top faster. Yeah. So my next question. Oh, go ahead.
No, please.
Well, my next question was for Whykaiser. So, when did you realize that you wanted to produce music, and how was that moment for you when you were like, okay, like this is what I want to do and take serious?
Shit, I mean, I've been into music since I was a very, very young kid.
Young? How old is young?
I mean, I was playing drums when I was like 8 years old, like for my church and just for my friends and family at home. And when I was 14 years old, I convinced my mom to buy me FL Studio, and she was like, "What is that?" It was like, "It's music, ma. This is the only thing I'm asking for Christmas. Just get it for me."
FL Studios, Fruity Loops.
And
Fruity Loops, right?
Fruity Loops.
I remember that.
Shouts out FL, FL gang for life. But yeah, ever since I downloaded that, that's really been the start, and I started making lo-fi music under my previous alias that I was known by as Sunrise Sama, and I was just releasing a lot of music weekly, dropping beats, lo-fi beats every week, and one of my beats popped, and shouts out Anime Vibe, they reposted my beat, and that shit really like helped like me really believe in music a little bit more. I was like, oh, hold up, I could take this shit like seriously for real. So
yeah, that's weird. You can take anything that you love seriously, no matter what it is, and that's why we're here today too in Video City TV, to let the world know that whatever it is that you want to do, you could do. Just believe in yourself and ask for help, and know that like there's other people out there who can help and support you. Just like you guys are a team, which I love.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, like no man is an island. You know what I mean? For us, it's really just the idea that I could never be here where I'm at alone. In no way, shape, or form. It's information I've gotten from other people, guidance I've gotten from other people, and like it's a collective. So for us, it's like we're obviously part of it, but there's other people. Like yes. Like I'd like to shout out various other people that are part of 205. Period. Yeah. Like one of them, for example, is my boy. His name is Jonah. Right, Jonah Falls. That's actually one of our best like artists right now. To be honest with you. He's
Ooh, make sure you check him out.
Yo, he just dropped the tape Tales of Being Infatuated.
Hey.
Tales of Being Infatuated.
All streaming platforms.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, he just embodies like introspective music. You know what I mean? But for like people that are really trying to find themselves in other people. You know what I mean? Real relationship, real like. If it didn't work out, look inside yourself. Why didn't it work out? That's his music, essentially speaking. You know what I mean? And when you have the voice he has already combined with what he's saying and his lyricism, his beat selection, he produces as well. This is a producer as well as, a singer, so very talented person overall. And it's just really, it all comes together to make music that like you have to really understand through having that experience. Really, that's what it comes down to. It just hits harder that way. And so I got to shout him out. Another, dear friend of ours, his name is Che Cody.
Che Brody.
Yeah. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. This guy's music, I mean, for me, I'll speak for myself. It kind of makes me feel like I'm in space almost, you know what I mean? Like I'm cruising through like an anime game or some crazy shit like that.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? And it just really, it's that type of stuff where you listen to it and it's like you think to yourself, damn, I wish I was high right now. This would actually hit so much harder. You know what I mean?
Feel
like,
that.
It's really that spacey type of stuff. And it's just all like alternative neo, like pop, R&B type of like situations going on in general. And we try to bring that vibe, especially in New York. Because New York is getting a little monotonous right now. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to name anybody or whatever, but it's kind of getting monotonous in the sound. And we kind of need a renaissance of some sorts. I'm not going to lie to you. And we're really trying to be the ones that usher that in for the most part. So
actually, I love that vibe. So since both of your journeys in music, what do you feel like has been some triumphs and like things that you've overcome?
I mean, it's just really having to look within ourselves almost and think to ourselves like, damn, like I'm not where I want to be with my goals. Where did I go wrong? You know what I mean? And a lot of times we're stuck in an ego state. So for us, we never take the time to actually sit down and think, damn, like I fucked up. It's not the industry. It's not other people out here that are just, oh, they don't know good music. No, we're doing something wrong. Mm-hmm. That's really what it comes down to, because if other people out there are not aware of what we're doing, then that means that we got to try harder. That's really what it comes down to. So for me, I think that's a big part in where we screw up. So
Wow. Well, what are some things that you both learned in the music industry?
I mean, I just learned you gotta just know your worth. Just stand by your worth. Like, don't let anybody convince you otherwise of what you know you could do and what you could bring to the table. Just stick by it. It doesn't matter how cool or how whatever you think it is, like, just stick by your worth and stay true to that. And a lot of people I learned that from my big bro studio. I'm here right now. Feel me? Shouts out Rio, shouts out Joey. You know, shouts out, like, they really helped me, especially coming to the city, you know, really understand that, you know, you got to stick by your word no matter what. So definitely, yeah.
That's deep. That's really deep.
It's real. You know, it's about realizing that you have to tell yourself that you're actually worth it. Yeah. You know, you got to understand, there's people that come into this world is so evil that even their own parents don't like them. Even their own parents hate them, you know. And there's people that have overcome that. You know what I mean? So being like African, like, you know, he says he's Nigerian, I'm Ghanaian, you know what I mean? So I'm from Ghana. And it's like, for us, it's just the idea that our parents, at least initially, would not understand us doing any of what we're doing right now in terms of what the vision they would have for us anyway. You know, for us, if you come from any immigrant household, honestly, not just African or whatever, it's, oh, doctor, lawyer, engineer, you know what I mean? And we view it as being like a sense of rigidness almost from them, but it's actually a place of fear that it comes from, because they just want the best for us. Yeah. So they view it as simply as, hey, these are the jobs that are going to get you the most money consistently, and that's just what we want. We want the best for you. But at the end of the day, it's just hard to escape that conformity for us, because it's just really the idea that, you know, there's many of us that don't want to do any of that stuff, and it's okay, because there's many ways to make it in this world, period. Yeah. And, you know, it's just really just about not wanting to be depressed at 40 or 50 years old, to be honest with you. Just really this idea that, like, at the end of the day, like, I don't want to be you stuck in this place doing the same thing for 40 to 50 years and not really feeling fulfillment in my life. It doesn't really make any sense. Yeah. You know, so that's really what it comes down to.
And tapping into creativity changes the whole mindset and experience of life. So continue to do what it is that you love daily, no matter what it is. How do you feel about that?
I feel great. Smack. I'll be zoning out my fault.
But we still here live at Reach Reality Music Studios. I got Jester, Boul in the building, and I got Whykaiser here. And your name was 205. Am I missing something?
205 Dead or Alive.
205. Studio 205.
Dead or Alive. You guys still go by that?
Still go by that.
All right. Where can we find you guys?
Yeah, please. You know, you can
205 DOA _ is the official page. There's no post on it yet. It's still the official page. You feel me? But you can find me at Whykaiser. That's it.
Facts. And you can also find me at Big Boul, BIGBOUL 1. You know, you can find me on Instagram. Also want to shout out our other homies, of course, because it's more than just the aforementioned individuals, right? Like, again, like with Che and Jonah.
We got G Never Stop.
We
got Volts. We got SK Supreme. We got Saya. We got Chen. We got Rio. We got Joey. We got Lily in the building. It's family. You feel me?
It's
like,
family.
Like,
what people need to realize is that, you know, when you're doing the type of shit that we're doing, it's not just a group. It's a movement. And so you really gotta move like that, period. You know what I mean? Where when people see you walk into the club or on the streets or on the corner, wherever.
Shouts out Preppy too.
Shouts out our boy Preppy. Crash out XO as well. Shout out all the homies. They the guys. And like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, wherever you go, it's got to be a presence. Like, oh, it's those guys that just walked into the spot. If you're not getting that type of energy, you're doing something wrong, and that's really the reality of the situation. And
there's too many people to shout out, bro.
It's too
shout
many.
Shout out Steph. Yo, we just dropped the album For Reasons I Can't Explain. Go check that out. It's a really beautiful, introspective album. Shout out Fate from Mars. That, honestly, really shout out Fate. Like, really shout out Fate. Like, that's it, bro. You
hard worker. Don't mistake.
Like, it's not just us. It's the community that we represent. It's
yeah. Wow. Well, Video City TV. Make sure you tap in. I'm your host, Callie, and we're closing out here live at Reach Reality Studios.
Alrighty, what is going on, y'all? My name is Niara J. We are here with Video City with the one, the only Tammi Buns. How are you?
Hey, y'all. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking the time to sit down and speak with Video City.
For sure. Always.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, who is Tammi Buns?
Well, I am from Lansing, Michigan. I'm an upcoming artist. I write music, I sing, I rap, businesswoman, entrepreneur, you name it, I do it. Look.
I love it. You do it all. You are multifaceted. I love it. So how do you juggle it all? Doing music, being an entrepreneur. I saw you did some reality TV. Yeah. How do you juggle it all?
Well, you just gotta, time management. Don't try to overwork yourself or have too much going on in one day, plan ahead, and so that way it won't be no complications and you can get everything done.
I love it. And what advice do you have for artists who has a lot going on but they trying to really hone in on that music but they feel like they don't have the time to?
You just gotta find time management, man. Set you up a planner, a schedule, something that'll help you stay on track.
I love that. Well, I want to talk about your single with 2 Live Crew. Shake, shake, shake. Something? Shake, shake, shake?
Yeah.
I love it. That song is definitely a club anthem. I feel like it's a club banger. So how did that come about?
So basically I had met Mix at one of his shows, and my sister had ended up letting him know that I do music, and he had wrote me the next day like, why would you not tell me you do music? So he had sent me a few beats. I had sent him just like some verses to the beats, and he just kind of like did his thing with the beat, and the song's dope. So
what was it like filming that? I saw the music video. Y'all was doing it.
Yeah.
I saw the music video. I saw it. Y'all was doing y'all thing. So what was it like filming? What was it like? What was the process like? Working together on a song with 2 Live Crew Mix. How was that? Because that's a legendary group right there.
Sure. Well, first one, it was an honor, because he could have did it with anybody else, but he chose me. And he hit me up like, hey, I'm gonna be in Detroit. Some strip clubs we could do a video at. So I had hit up Chris at Ace of Spades. He's the manager, and I'm like, hey, I got 2 Live Crew. They're trying to come in and do a video, and so he had got it arranged for us to come in that Friday. And I didn't know we were shooting the music for it. I just thought we were just getting dialogue for like the performance. But once he showed me the video, I'm like, okay, that's dope. Like, that's what we ended up incorporating the footage.
I love that. Nice. So what do you have coming up? What are you working on that people should be looking on the lookout for?
Well, I'm just trying to, revamp and build my brand. Dealing with Chuck, DJ Chuck, shout out to him, and, Mix. They're basically just trying to, get me to put me at the start line so that I can get to the finish line, So I'm going to do what I need to do my part so that we can execute the plan.
I love that. It's nothing more than people that come together to really support you and push you.
Because, just like it take a village to raise a child, it take a village to raise an artist. Like,
it's true. It is so true. That's amazing. I have a question for you, being an artist in this hip hop industry. The ladies are really killing it right now. So what are your thoughts on females really taking over the genre and really taking it to the next level?
Well, I just feel like, it's about time, like as a female artist, we have to go through a lot, with especially like it's a lot of like perverts and, people try to like solicit you and stuff like that. Exactly. So like, the fact that people are actually taking female rappers serious now and trying to be on a business aspect instead of just trying to like, sleep with them and stuff, or like make them use what they got to get what they want, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely am grateful that, this is the era.
Yeah, the time is now. The time is now. I love that.
For sure.
Well, where can the people contact you if they wanted to get in contact, if they wanted to book you, all of that good stuff?
Well, so far I just been working with DJ Chuck and Mr. Mix. They can follow me on Instagram, Tammi with the I _ Buns with a S. And you know, we can just go from there.
And there you have it. Thank you so much again for taking the time to sit down with us. We wish you the best of luck. I'll definitely be watching.
I appreciate you for having me.
Mix Dynasty. Mix Life.
Tammy's got a big old butt. Tammy's got a big old butt. Tammy's got a big old butt. Oh, Buns got a big old butt, y'all. I just shake, shake, shake it, shake, 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 shake it, shake, shake, shake it, just shake, shake, shake it. I just shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake.
Welcome back to another episode of Video City TV. I'm your host, Callie Ann, and we are here live at Reach Reality Music Studio, and I'm here with Wicked Rio.
AKA Allure. Thank you for having me, Callie Ann.
Thank you so much for being here. So Wicked Rio is one of the partners for Reach Reality Music Studios. So let's talk about the studio. When did you open it, and what are some of your goals for the studio?
So last year, my brother Persuade and I, we shut down our Brooklyn studio with a bunch of our other colleagues. And in September, he came to me and said, hey, there's a studio in the Bronx. They want us to take over. And I said, let's do that. And we did.
So it's been a year now since you had this music studio open.
Indubitably.
Okay, and I also heard that you started a record label called BRB. So let's get into that. Let's talk about BRB. First of all, what does BRB stand for? Is it an acronym for anything?
Be Right Back, Bankroll Boys, Billionaires Really Ballin'.
Okay, a little bit of everything. So why did you guys open up the music studio, and why did you even create this record label?
We created this record label because we are artists for artists. We are producers for producers. We are seducers for seducers.
That's amazing. So when did you start taking it seriously? Like, why do you want to do it? You said because for the producers and for the people?
Yeah, we're artists for artists, producers for producers, seducers for seducers. And the reason why we actually take it serious is because, like, have you ever went to bed crying for this? Have you smiled for this? Have you really felt this? And we see the artists that come in here and they really want to do this. And the ones who do it, they really mean it. And I can see it in their eyes. I can see it in their smile. And some of them, they just want to be cool. Me, I'm already cool. I don't want to be. I say this to them all the time. Be impressive. Don't ever try to impress anybody. And you will get along fine in life. So we created Be Right Back, Billionaires Really Ballin', Bankroll Boys, BRB. Just to tell people that, yo, you can follow your dreams and we will help you, because we are artists for artists, producers for producers, seducers for seducers.
And you can reach reality here at Reach Reality Studios.
Indubitably.
Yeah, reach your dreams here. So what are some of your future goals for this studio and your record label?
Our future goals are just to put out as many tracks the end of the fourth quarter 2024, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, quarter four 2025. I'm really trying to be on my political shit with this music. Like, we're trying to have a presidential run with this.
Okay, you have a mission statement?
Get to it, young nigga.
All right, let's get to it. And you started off as an artist.
Yeah, I actually started off as a poet.
As a poet?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I just know your background in like making music and stuff.
Yeah, I started off as a poet. Then my cousins, they were like, oh, I like your poems. Let's rap. I rapped. Then I met Persuade, produce, nigga, and I produced.
Oh, shout out to Persuade. He couldn't make it here today.
I met some girls.
Oh.
They said seduce. I seduced.
Oh.
That's why we are artists for artists, producers for producers, seducers for the seducers.
Okay. So what is your game plan?
our game plan is we're just trying to utilize what we already have and get what we need to get to build upon what we have already. And the artists that we have, we just want to see them elevate along with ourselves. Because, as I said, it's a community as artists for artists. You know, I want to push another artist, any artist out here in the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, Connecticut, New Jersey. We have
Anybody from New York City.
Anybody from New York, from the tri-state area, causing mass hysteria. We are trying to get you to elevate. And if you come here, that's all we try to do. We just try to help other people elevate their game. As I hope anybody I come across, I look at them like, you should help me elevate my game. Because I only want to deal with people who look at me in the eye and they're serious, because I will be serious with them.
You know how everyone has like an audience? Like, what is your artist? Like, what kind of artist are you looking for? Because, you know, not everyone is for everyone. So, for Reach Reality, what kind of artist are we looking for?
The audience?
The artist.
Oh, the artist. Okay. I'm looking for hungry, like, if you see a gazelle in the wilderness, like, you gonna kill it. Like, I don't got time for no, you can be vegan, but I ain't looking for no vegan in terms of mentality. I'm looking for, like, you gonna take that heart out and eat it. And that's the type of artist. I want somebody who's really hungry and vigorous and vivacious. That's the type of person I want around me. I want somebody who, you know, just get to it, young nigga.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get it. Make sure you guys follow this studio. It's Reach Reality Studios on Instagram.
Indubitably.
And then we have Wicked Rio on Instagram.
Wicked Rio. Wicked means good.
Yeah. And then your other partner. Let's share his Instagram too.
It's Persuade, you know, but his Instagram is Joey OT. That's JO3YOT.
Yeah, shout out to Joey. So, any shout outs before we segue out of here?
Man, I want to shout out all my niggas on the block. I want to shout out my boys in Brooklyn, the 205, Dead or Alive, Kaiser and Boul and you know, young Jonah Falls. That boy keep doing that thing. You know, I want to shout out my CT guys. I want to shout out my OTT guys, you know, young James, young Suave, you know, young Pluto Nasty. I want to shout out my boy Cash Doley, the biggest homie on ice, because he's not nice. He'll shoot a nigga for me. You know, my dog Henny, you know, this my boss.
All right. So if you were to give advice to a young, aspiring artist, what would it be?
I don't give advice.
Oh, okay. Well, what if they were looking for one?
Get to it, young nigga.
Okay, there you have it, guys. Video City TV, tap in. I'm here at Reach Reality Music Studio with Wicked Rio. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you. Indubitably. Get to it, young nigga.
You heard that.